Cavies, it's Barbie, and I've been out in the garden all day, and I've come in and I am a bit hangry. I am very hungry, and I'm starting to get a little grouchy. So my family knows to stay out of my way until I really get something delicious to eat. What I'm gonna do today is a wonderful go-to that I have, and it's a chicken salad sandwich. Now, it's not actually chicken, it's the Gardein version, but I really like to use this chicken scampi one, and I just throw it on my grill, my little grill top. Here, I kind of let it defrost a little bit, arrange it on the cooked surface, and kind of let it get a couple of little grill marks on it. It's really delicious, it's got a lot of great flavor to it, and it helps me not be so yucky. So, as that comes up to temperature, and as it starts searing its little heart out, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the rest. Now, I love this brand, Wicked Relish. Can you see it? Maybe so, maybe not. The glare is kind of bad. I like Wicked Relish because I like things that are a little bit spicy, and I also like things that do not contain high fructose corn syrup. So, to me, this is the winner. I stood for a long time in the grocery aisle looking at ingredients and didn't really find many that omitted high fructose corn syrup. It's just so bad, I just can't do it, can't give it to my fam. So, this is the brand I love. So, I used about a fourth of a cup. Now, this is just a yellow onion. I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut it in fourths, and then just kind of cut it as thin as I possibly can. And I'll add it straight in, because I like that oniony flavor in a chicken salad, but I don't want too much oniony flavor. So the other one I'm just gonna sit to the side, using something else. Kind of break it up, mix it in with the sweet pickle relish. Now, I'm using regular granulated salt, and I'm gonna use about a teaspoon because there's no heat involved in mixing up these ingredients, so the coarse sea salt really doesn't dissolve so well. So unless you wanna crunch into a chunk of salt, which is not all bad. I love some salted caramel cookies just like the next person. But sometimes it's not so great in chicken salad. Now, pepper medley, couple of cranks, and now for some great spices and herbs. Garlic powder. Pretty heavy hand, about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Celery seed, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Be careful, this can get really potent really fast. So 1/8 of a teaspoon or less. Paprika, about 4 shakes. Curry powder. This is the secret. This is what makes it really, really good. About 2 tablespoons. I know, Barbie, that's a lot. Yeah, it is, but trust me, it's gonna work out. Now, I use hummus as the mixing. I like this supremely spicy. Again, I really like spicy stuff, but you can use any kind of hummus, or if you like the veganese, vegan mayonnaise, that also really works too. So I use about 1/4 of a cup. And of course, there's always a little extra if you start getting your chopped chicken, your chopped Gardein in there and decide, it's just not wet enough for me. You can always, of course, add more. So, let me show you what we got so far. Here we go. It's a great base to a great chicken salad that contains no chicken. So, now, this is what the patties look like once they're cooked. These are ones I did from the other day. So I'm just going to chop them. I go in thirds or fourths, depending upon how, chunky you like your chicken salad. And then just chunk them. Now, I like a pretty finely chopped chicken salad, so then I go across the grain as well to get them into kind of nice little chunks. And there's all different flavors of these patties. So you just kind of have to work with it and see what works best for your family, what, suits your tastes. There's the scampi ones, there's the regular flavor ones. There's all different kinds. I'm just turning over them here on the grill top to make sure it's got some nice lines on both sides. All right. Now, I'm gonna hop over and get my tofu because the tofu is going to be in place of the egg, which is normally in a chicken salad. Because of course this is a vegan recipe, there's really not any chicken and there's really not any egg. So let me show you how to use the tofu. All right, here we go. Now, here is my little tofu bundle. Isn't it cute, little bundle? So I love to freeze my tofu because it gets really spongy when you unfreeze it, and then of course I strain it and I squeeze it as hard as I possibly can into a dish towel to make sure all of the liquid that's possible that I can remove. And then it flakes kind of like a sponge, which I think is really nice because it really takes the place of that egg that chicken salad really needs. So I just crumble it between my fingers. And I use about half a brick of tofu. Really working it through my fingers. Here we go. And of course, like I said, that frozen tofu, it really does change a lot in the freezing process and in the unfreezing process. So you gotta really decide what kind of texture you're looking for. Alrighty. So here's kind of what it looks like. It looks a lot like chicken salad. And it tastes really great. Tastes really great too. It's full of seasoning, full of flavor. And so really about two of the little patties and about half a block of tofu is what you need for about, I would say this is 2.5 to 3 cups of chicken salad. Now, of course, you can do this any way you like. Maybe throw in some grapes, maybe throw in some walnuts, maybe throw in some green peppers. I mean, whatever your little heart desires to make your chicken salad your own, and then slap it between 2 pieces of toast, or maybe on a beautiful bed of lettuce from your garden, and enjoy a fast and deliciously nutritious lunch. So, from my cave to your home, from my family to yours, lovely to see you again on Barbie and the Caveman. Remember, like, share, subscribe. See you again soon.